Wedding season is upon us, but after so many cancellations last year due to COVID, it's been a logistical and emotional roller coaster for countless brides and grooms. We talked with some vendors and a patient couple about what's impacting wedding planning now and their advice so you don't waste your money. Many happy couples dreaming of their big day are having to navigate a rebooking nightmare due to the pandemic.
We had to switch to a Friday instead of a Saturday.
We're actually on our third wedding date.
Patrick Fogel and Kate Douglas of Howell were originally set to tie the knot on August 22nd of 2020, but they canceled their wedding because of COVID exactly 5 weeks before.
It's just been like an ongoing nagging stress.
We went through all the scenarios that we possibly could. Are we gonna still have it? What would that look like? Can we literally wait another year?
They finally settled on a new wedding date, July 30th of this year. However, updated indoor and outdoor capacity limits keep changing their guest list.
We're cutting close family members.
Who do we not invite? Who do we disinvite at this point?
It was a lot of stress, I'm not gonna lie.
Alora Rochelle is a Detroit wedding photographer who saw about 80% of her clients rescheduled to this year, and she's already booked halfway through next year. She says couples who haven't settled on a new date yet better hop to it. Her advice: if your preferred vendors are all booked up, ask your vendor for referrals.
I have at least 10 photographers that I can refer to them.
She also says when booking a vendor, ask if there is a rescheduling fee.
I did not do a reschedule fee the first time because nobody was planning for a pandemic.
But because so many couples kept moving their date, she now charges a rescheduling fee. And according to BrilliantEventPlanning.com, the fee can range anywhere from 10 to 50% of the service fee. Alora also recommends couples consider a wedding day other than Saturday.
Weekday weddings, we have tons of availability for that. If you're willing to do a Thursday, a Friday, a Sunday, we can totally make it work.
We're definitely doing more weekdays.
Michael Shaneth, owner and operator of the Rooster Tail in Detroit, says this year landing a location is often a couple's first hurdle.
We get a ton of calls every morning, and their first question is, do you have any outdoor space? And of course we do, but it's pretty sold out because so many weddings moved from last summer to this summer.
Shannon suggests you embrace speed planning to take advantage of what's available.
The new trend is you might have to plan your wedding 2 weeks out.
And be flexible. Shannon says long planned seating charts have been dashed as tables of 10 people had to drop to tables of 6 due to new public health guidance. Other folks, he said, have decided to have an intimate wedding now and use the venue for a reception or party later. Kate and Patrick are trying to find the silver lining in all of this.
Getting to know each other better, so it can't hurt.
We had a pretty amazing bachelorette party, and we might do another one, so that'll be a bonus. And once the wedding finally does happen, it'll definitely be worth the wait.
Yes, it will. We wish Kate and Patrick all the best. It was so nice sitting down and talking with them. Patrick says even now they anticipate having to wait until nearly a month out to know what their day is going to look like. And he said there are still no guarantees even then. So another piece of advice is to monitor the public health guidance where you're planning to get married. Rules and restrictions are varying from state to state, even county to county. So you really have to keep track of it. Right now in Michigan, indoor weddings at non-residential venues are limited to 25 people. Indoor weddings at a residence are limited to 15 people from no more than 3 households, and you can celebrate your big day outside at a non-residential venue with a maximum of 300 people or at a residence with no more than 50 people in attendance. There's also a rule about masking and then the rules about social distancing and seating. So make sure you do your homework if you're planning a wedding or planning to attend one. Experts say wedding hosts can set the tone by sending out guidelines and expectations before the big day. Some are even getting creative. Michael Shaneth at the Rooster Tail was saying some of his brides would take an extra bridesmaid's dress and make all the masks from the material from the bridesmaids' dresses.
So they can be coordinated.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking good. And you know something? I think most of the people who are on those guest lists understand the challenges that their friends and loved ones face. So hopefully, you know, people will be understanding if they don't make the cut.
For sure.